Good morning, sons. We've been talking about Genesis 1 through 4, creation of the world. And I want to let you know that it's important for us to believe in God creating us. That's why we keep the seventh day holy. You're going to have a lot of people tell you that we were formed through evolution, that somehow like these gases came together in just a certain way and then started growing into some kind of cells and forms, and then we came from that. But you think about it, it takes more faith to believe that we came together from some sort of gases than it does a God creating us. And I love you guys. And here we go, Genesis 5. This is the book written, the record, the history of the generations of the offspring of Adam. When God created man, he made him in the likeness of God. He created them male and female, and blessed them and made them, both Adam and man, at the time they were created. When Adam had lived 130 years, he had a son in his own likeness, after his image, and he named him Seth. After he had had Seth, Adam lived 800 years and had other sons and daughters. So altogether Adam lived 930 years and he died. When Seth was 105 years old, Enosh was born. Seth lived after the birth of Enosh 807 years and had other sons and daughters. So Seth lived 912 years and he died. When Enosh was 90 years old, Kenan was born to him. Enosh lived after the birth of Kenan 815 years and had other sons and daughters. So Enosh lived 905 years and he died. When Kenan was 70 years old, Mahalalel was born. Kenan lived after the birth of Mahal 840 years and had other sons and daughters. So Kenan lived 910 years and he died. Mahal was 65 years old. Jared was born. Mahal lived after the birth of Jared 830 years and had other sons and daughters. So Mahal lived 895 years and he died. When Jared was 162 years old, Enoch was born. Jared lived after the birth of Enoch 800 years and had other sons and daughters. So Jared lived 962 years and he died. When Enoch was 65 years old, Methuselah was born. Enoch walked in habitual fellowship with God. In the birth of Methuselah 300 years and had other sons and daughters. So all the days of Enoch were 365 years. And Enoch walked in habitual fellowship with God, and he was not, for God took him home with him. When Methuselah was 870 years old, Lamech was born to him. Methuselah lived after the birth of Lamech 782 years, and he had other sons and daughters. So Methuselah lived 969 years, and he died. When Lamech was 182 years old, a son was born. He named him Noah, saying, "This one shall bring us relief and comfort from our work with grievous toil and with the hands due to the ground, being cursed by the Lord." Lamech lived after the birth of Noah 595 years and had other sons and daughters. So all the days of Lamech were 777 years and he died. After Noah was 500 years old, he became the father of Shem, Ham, and Japheth. So talking about creation and evolution, in our lives oftentimes we know we're born with this belief in God and a creator, but we try and convince ourselves that there is no creator so that we can live the way we want, so we can do what we want in our lives. So if there's no creator, then there's no guidelines, there's no rules. So people decide that there's no God, that we came from evolution, and then they disregard God's laws. As a matter of fact, with evolution, the world used to believe that the world was flat. Everybody believed that. They told me when I was in school that all the oil came from dinosaurs, and now we know better. So just because everybody believes something and they teach something in school doesn't make it so. I love you guys. Shalom.